Today we're crocheting a mesh hairband that works up really quickly and is cute for the spring and summer, and it's the perfect beginner project. So let's get started. For the materials, I'm using a medium weight 4 acrylic yarn in the color gold, a 5.5mm crochet hook, and a pair of scissors. First, we'll make a slip knot. To make this, I'm wrapping my yarn around 2 fingers and crossing that over to create an X. With my crochet hook, I'll insert it underneath the right strand and pull the left strand underneath, and then scoop it up and tighten. Next, we'll chain the length of the headband strap. To chain, we'll yarn over and pull through the loop on our hook. Repeat this for a total of 40 chains. And if you're using a different yarn, then you want to make a strap that reaches 26 centimeters long. And if you need it to be shorter or longer, then you can adjust the number of chains that you do. Here's what it looks like after 40 chains. And it measures 26 centimeters long without stretching. With the last chain that we made, we're going to hold it down with our thumb. So right here, I'm holding this down, and I'm going to tighten that last chain by tugging on my yarn. So it should be slightly tighter. We'll continue to hold down on that last chain, and we're going to chain 3. Into the chain that we're holding down, we're going to make a double crochet. Yarn over, insert your crochet hook into that chain that our thumb was on top of, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we've done 1 double crochet into that chain. We'll do a second double crochet, yarn over, insert the crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 2 double crochets, and we're going to repeat one more time a double crochet. So we've done 3 double crochets, and that is the end of row 1. So now we'll be working upwards. To start row 2, we'll chain 3, turn our work, and this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet, so we can skip over this first stitch right here, and instead we're going to work in the next stitch. So this stitch is what we're going to work into. And I'm going to do a double crochet. So skip that and yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we'll chain 1, yarn over into the next stitch right here. We're going to work a double crochet. Chain 1, and for our final stitch, we're going to be working into this chain space instead of the stitch. So you can see there's a large hole here. So I'm going to yarn over and insert into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This is what row 2 looks like. To start row 3, we're going to repeat the same pattern. So chain 3, turn our work, and we'll skip over this first space, and where this post is where we're going to do the double crochet. So yarn over and work into this first post, insert under the V, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Chain 1, and in the next post right here, we're going to work another double crochet. Yarn over, insert your crochet hook under the V, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Chain 1, and our final stitch will work inside of that chain space. When double crocheting in this space, I'm going further out in that space, so you don't want to double crochet too close to our last stitch, and that way it will help keep a straight edge. So it's more on the outside. We'll repeat the last row until the end of row 22, or a little before the other end of the headband reaches your ear. So we want to leave a little bit of space before the ear so that we can decrease the size of the headband. So that was the end of row 4, and I will meet you back at the end of row 22. So I've done 22 rows, and you can see I've stopped a little before the end where it meets the other ear, and we can count to make sure that we have a total of 22 rows. For the last 2 rows, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and we'll repeat the same pattern that we've been doing but without the chains. So I'm working a double crochet into that first post, and I'm not going to chain 1, but instead I'll work a double crochet directly in the next post, and we're going to do a double crochet in that last chain space. So you can see the size of the headband is decreasing. And for the final row, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and like we've been doing, we'll skip over that first stitch, and we're going to double crochet 3 together. So I'll yarn over, insert my crochet hook into the stitch right next to that, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert into that chain space like we've been doing, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and you should have 4 loops left on your crochet hook. We'll yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. And that will create a pointy end for this side of the headband, which matches the other side. And for the last part, we're going to chain 40. And if you did a different number of chains here, then do that same number of chains to finish off. After 40 chains, we can fasten off, and we're going to cut off the yarn so that there's a little tail remaining. Then pull through with your crochet hook and tighten. We can line up the tails on both ends and trim them to be the same length. And that's it. I hope this was fun and easy to make. Let me know what colors you ended up choosing in the comments below. And if you're interested in following my crochet journey, then please subscribe. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.